Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And a chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe running with the ball. Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Camavinga.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Camavinga. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bellingham. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Chouameni, nicely spread. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's
Bellingham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short.
Now it's Mbappe.
Shoots!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Driving through.
Can he finish?
Madrid have their second corner now. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Madrid are behind here despite their domination of possession. Opts for safety. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Can he get it?
Real chance! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, that's...
Has a shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, now
oh, he's been caught on it here!
Valverde cross.
Oh, what a climb! And he hits the net! And they get themselves in front!
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Big chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Chips it through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni. It's Camavinga. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Tchouaméni. Camavinga.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's in a great position here. And we hit half-time. Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are back on the way. Mbappe picks it up out wide. And it's Camavinga. And here's Rodrigo. He's well positioned here. Quality ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Good take. Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want it. And again! And that has been clubbed away. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo on 2 now. He's trying one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. And he shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Now it's Camavinga, looking to play him in. Oh, look at the space here. And that's been drilled in. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
To the lead once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is face-to-face with the keeper. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better.
Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 22.
And now they can spring out of
El
defence.
dorsal 21, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 15.
It's a
el dorsal
jarring
4,
tackle, but
el dorsal
apparently nothing wrong with it.
24. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
Oh, shooting chance! Ceballos. And it's Diaz. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Howson is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he cuts out the supply. They get a throw in. Played towards the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. And he plays one through. There's no flag. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Howson gets rid without sophistication. Chouameni. Ceballos. A probing pass. And no, that was never going to make it. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's clever. Now it's Rodrigo. Decent chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Madrid. Oh, what has happened here? That's going to go a long way. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Alaba. And it's Chouameni. Ceballos. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Delivered in. And that's it. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is...
Chance!
It's anyone's ball now.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And we have our very first corner. It's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Eder Militao with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Eder Militao has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And here's Rodrigo. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And they can counter here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital.
Tries a shot! They've scored!
First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Camavinga. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Chouameni. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Valverde. Played into space. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mbappe. Camavinga.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid finding their passes. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Half-time getting close now. Camavinga, and it's Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. That pass has been well intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Picked out brilliantly.
And a chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence...
And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
He's had a shot! It's there!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Camavinga, Bellingham. 60 minutes played. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Camavinga. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 5.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here.
Rodrigo!
Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Tchouaméni played out to the left flank. No, he's not getting his way this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tchouaméni. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Goulet. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now this could be a chance. Now he's off and running. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Howson has a look and plays it forward. Chouameni. Goulet touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And it's Bellingham. Howson cuts out the pass. Goulet. Oh, this looks sharp. And he welcomes it in.
There's the shot! Yes!
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were and he shoots! Lacking in accuracy. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? Brahim Diaz proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Tries to pass it through.
And the shot! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in... Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Howson has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Tries to play it through. Ceballos. Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Ceballos. Brahim Diaz.
And the shot! Sticks it away!
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, in the normal circumstances...
Valverde! An early chance, their first of the game.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And he skips past his man. Now it's Bellingham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chouameni. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Rodrigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Alexander-Arnold did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rudiger is the guilty party there. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Rodrigo tries making a foray down the right. Oh, delightful ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rodrigo. No, he wasn't going to let him past. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Valverde. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham powering forward here. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. Shot, surely! He's delivered all right!
Vinicius Junior really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Valverde. Foot in. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Chouameni, can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's away. Camavinga. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Gets a good foot in there. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, sweet feet. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Can he finish? He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. It's Camavinga.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Chouameni. Could move up a gear here. In with the challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The pass has gone astray.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe.
There's the shot! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Bellingham, he is through here. Bellingham plays it.
Terrific header! And yes, it's there!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's good vision. He's on it. Can he get away?
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Arda Güler.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Camavinga. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Dani Ceballos. Mbappe, he is onto this. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Real chance!
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde, and here's Goulet. Oh, he goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Shot could... Valverde! Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And it's been played through. Rudiger. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior stood up well to him there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, it's come loose. Chips it through. And he's well positioned. Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Vinicius Junior. We expected better, and so did he. Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? That's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! There it is! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Camavinga.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chouameni, Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe, Rodrigo, Mbappe, he's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid could try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's clever. Mbappe. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rodrigo running with the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And they win it back again. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. He's found a way through. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice defending, physical and effective. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's having a shot! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. In with the challenge. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aims beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Played into space. That's good vision. Eder Militao. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Rudiger. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Picked out, chance for a shot! Against the crossbar. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Spread out to the left. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Chouameni gets a foot in here. Looking for the run. Mbappe Receives it in a
Big chance! He scores!
really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have
5.
got changes here
El
from
dorsal
both sides, in
6.
fact.
El dorsal 22.
This is threatening to become a
Serán
really good
sustituidos
game.
por
Well,
el
what
dorsal
a difference
15,
a goal
el
makes.
dorsal
Now all of a
8,
sudden it seems
el
the belief
dorsal
is back.
24. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Camavinga tries to play it through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Rodrigo. The ball has bounced loose now. Out to the left it goes. Eder Militao can get it clear. Oh, what a mistake! Goulet. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. He's onside. Arda Goulet tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, el dorsal 21. Se va a realizar un cambio de
It's
jugadores.
a decent clearance. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now this could be a chance.
There's the shot!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Rodrigo looks to get on the end of this. Chouameni, great vision. And the through ball. Look at the space here. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Goulet. Back into the middle. Over to the left. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Chouameni. And Dani Ceballos tries to pass it through. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Oh, really good feet.
Shot at goal!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Madrid get their fourth corner.
Cambio de jugadores.
Takes a shot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Brahim Diaz receives it in a wide position. That pass isn't the best.
And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nicked it back promptly. And time is up. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a
Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Bellingham. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Vinicius Junior. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Well seen, saw that coming. Vinicius Junior. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Still goalless. Vinicius Junior. Played back. And he's forced to go back.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. And it's claimed by the keeper. Tchouaméni. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neatly clipped into space. Camavinga. Bellingham goes sliding in. Vinicius Junior. He's beaten Vinicius Junior!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Camavinga. Pressing high and with purpose. Eder Militao makes the interception. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And the shot!
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Bellingham. Rodrigo! I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's delightful. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, that's clever.
He's won, there's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And the shot! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. He's had it taken off him.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Referee's given a throw. No way through there. Nicely shaped ball, and he was quick to react. He's on it, can he get away?
Shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Terrific header!
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through. Look at the space here. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Bellingham, and here's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Madrid finding their passes. Now it's Bellingham. It's a searching pass, and he welcomes it in, and he's certainly onside here. Mbappe! Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 21.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
El dorsal 24. Se va a llevar a cabo un
Now it's Brahim Diaz. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Goulet. And here's Brahim Diaz. And the finish! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Good ball, good take. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Goulet, and here's Brahim Diaz. Madrid have reclaimed it. Arda Goulet. Oh, important interception. Rodrigo looks to get on the end of this. That's good vision. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Brahim Diaz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. And the number on the board is 3. Nicely weighted ball. Ceballos. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Goulet. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Rodrigo. And that's it.